Well, we're going to try doing this in the shop here again, though this time I'm not actually going to be gear shopping. I had to actually already go and pick out what I'm going to wear, but there's some things we're going to have to talk about. Most importantly, those pads right there. So let me get this camera set up and I'll show you everything that's going to go out on the ice tonight. Well, I'm really hoping I can get through this pretty quickly because we're going to leave the house here in about 30 minutes to get to my game. So these are the pads I'm going to wear tonight. I recently got these from my buddy Matt. Sent them to me. They've been something he's had in his garage for a while. They're really unique. If you notice, there's no Cooper logos on the face of it at all, but there is a Cooper logo on the side channel. So that made it interesting when I saw these. And after some looking at them up close and comparing them and some modifications or unmodifications that I did, I have things all figured out. These are actually a set of GP Pro pads from 1990 that at some point in their life, somebody had them completely refaced, reskinned. Inside leg channel and the face, that's not what these came looking like. So the GP Pro pads were actually a Cordura faced pad. The knee rolls were Clarino, but the thigh, the shins, the outside roll, the boot, the inside panels, inside leg panels, all were Cordura. This pad is not like that. I do believe this was aftermarket modified and rebuilt. This is kind of awkward, but the inside calf wrap was modified with a larger calf wrap on this one. So they removed this one and put a bigger one in over here. Outside panel was left basically the same. No changes to that, which I found kind of strange because all that work they were doing and they didn't replace this section of Clarino or this section of Clarino. Seems like that would have been a smart move to do. What it probably means is they were in really good condition when all of this custom rebuild was done, this modification. Because if they had been used and worn up like this, they surely would have cut a new panel here and replaced that. Well, needless to say, hang on, let me show you the other thing. So along with these modifications, someone had also sewn in, now this one here had a large hole in the Nash material. So I had to patch that, and I put the patch on the inside and sew it around the perimeter. But this set had these lace-on thigh-board tabs were sewn in, and these really big flat thigh boards were laced into there, but they were also laced directly to the pad. The lace ran through, they punched a hole on each side of the pad here and ran the lace through that as well. This, the thigh boards say BK Sports Repair, and it is kind of cool. Their logo there has an SK2000 helmet on it. Not needed. So when I got the pads, the first thing I did was clean them. There was a lot of years of, storage grime and dirt and so on. I cleaned them up. They came out looking really nice. After cleaning them up, I stripped off the thigh board attachment pieces, pulled the straps off, that remnants were there still. Took the toe buckles off because, that was the other thing. They had big toe caps, the big aftermarket ones. I removed those, removed the toe buckle kit that was on there. That was a nightmare. The bolts were all rusted together. Both of the pads had a split down here on this seam, but is in fantastic shape, the material. So I've sewn this together through a double layer on this piece to make it pretty secure. I didn't have any heavy red thread, so I used white. But no matter what, there's an edge here of the material that's kind of whitish gray, and that kind of sticks out. So I'll probably cover that up. Toe bindings are in great shape. Thigh bindings pretty darn good. The side panels are a bit dirty, but there's really nothing you can do with that. If you try cleaning it with any chemicals or anything, I would end up removing this entire Cooper logo here, and I'm just not interested in doing that. So those are the pads. I'm pretty excited. This is kind of a test run. I did make a couple straps here. I wanted to put new leather straps on the boot section, but I didn't have any white strap leather, so I took some old straps that were dusting apart, that painted layer is dusting off. I scraped them clean, conditioned the leather, and ran those through. That'll be kind of considered temporary. I ordered webbing strap material. I think I ordered the wrong stuff. It's kind of thin. Not sure that I'm very happy with it, so in a way, I'm considering these temporary. I'll see how it works tonight, and then decide if I want to order different material and redo them. It's not that big of a deal. And I did the same thing with the leather toe buckles down here. I took some old straps I had and that were dusting apart. So I cut and riveted new buckles for down here. I reused buckles that I had from my inventory of used straps. Gave them a cleaning in vinegar to get rid of any surface rust and loosen them up because they were a little stiff from rust building up under them. These straps here, when I did these, I already had a bunch of quick clips, the snap-in style. So I went ahead and used those. Normally they would have been the clamshell type. I don't like those. Because I'm not sure about this strap material yet, I decided not to replace these up here. I just did some repair work to these. And those are GP Pro pads from 1990, but we're gonna jump ahead just a little bit and go with a GM 3000 catch glove. That's a monster of a glove. And it's primarily all red, so that's what I was going for with this. And then I don't have a primary red faced blocker in that era, but I do have this cool GM 12 Durasoft, and with white binding, just like the glove. I'm gonna go with this, even though it's got a black backhand and cuff. But I think that's gonna look pretty cool. So for the head, go with the SK2000 HM30 and an aftermarket dangler, as well as an aftermarket chin pad on this one. And this is actually an aftermarket cage as well. This is a Verdant Hockey HM30 Pro 5mm cage. It's a lot heavier of a combo, but I just ran out of time, didn't have time to put another straight up red combo together for tonight, and that's what I wanted to wear, so this is the one I'm gonna wear. For the pants, I'm gonna go with the Wilson pants from the 80s. I really like these. They're really nice and clean. Brass buttons on them. I like this pair of pants. Feel protected pretty good in these. Chest protector is gonna be the Reactor 5, as I've been wearing quite a bit lately. And the stick, we're gonna go with the almost all red Super Light Pro that I just recently used as well. Well, there you have it. That's the gear for tonight. The inspiration was those pads. If you got any comments or questions about the gear or the gameplay, drop them down below in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching.
Oh, that. Very nice.
Tied 1-1 after one.
Nice save.
Oh. 6-2 win. Good job, boys. Good job, dude.
Thanks.
Good job, Paul. Good job, boys. Good job. Good job, Paul. Good job.
Here, guys. Here.